Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the UNLV Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So North Texas offense will have the football first. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7, and they register a sack early here on only the 2nd play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire, quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the UNLV Rebels offense will get the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability, believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays on him.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Going right to work up top. The sure hands, it's 4.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting some...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Looking to pass, it's McCaffrey. Snagged out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Moses. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Madden.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Got his man quickly. He's loose. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Rebels have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. To the air, it's McCaffrey. The screen, and watch out. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride, and that's why he gets the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. passes, will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They try to pop a run on the draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. They've got a first down here to open the period. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Got it in the middle, it's Gore. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Past the first down marker and still running. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Oh, better look out. Oh, what a move. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. North Texas comes to the line needing just a few inches to convert on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Pat.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st down. Turning it on! Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and come back.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to pass, it's McCaffrey. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The screen, he's got wheels. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quick release by the QB. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. They go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete to the left. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They punt it away on 4th down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. To the air. It's McCaffrey. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Gore. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. That brings him to within 1.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rebels offense is back on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's McCaffrey. Throws to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, it's been a defensive struggle so far in this game. In the first half, we saw that. I guess the question is in the second half, can these defenses keep it up? It looks like this one can. Getting a sack there on second down. They're still playing with a tremendous sense of urgency.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got him. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Gore. Knocked down for the tackle.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
North Texas really has it going on offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Mean Green. And that one will give him the lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack works the 2-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Now on third down for this offense. To the air, it's McCaffrey. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Wants to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
That keeps the score. UNLV 13, North Texas 12.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The short hands, it's Gore. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's McCaffrey. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moses. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Moses. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
The offense with a big opportunity.
To the air on 1st down. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Men, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. This could well be the biggest game we see all regular season, and this outcome promises to be a real talking point.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Kept it and he's past the marker. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
I love the discipline of this defense, not just playing run, right? They know it can be a pass in this situation, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff, all the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this defense.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, North Texas. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
19, UNLV.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Rebels offense is back on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's McCaffrey. Got him downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Madden. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man. It's Moses. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because
brings it in down the left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Made a defender miss. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got his man. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's McCaffrey. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Fires to the tight end. And And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. He'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's 4th down. And that made it more manageable, but obviously the clock is not as important as making sure you get this 4th down conversion.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
He'll keep it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. And the quarterback takes a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.